Every rider's heard them, those so-called rules of the road passed down like tradition. Things like warm up your bike for 10 minutes or lay it down to avoid a crash. They sound helpful, but many of these ideas are outdated or just plain wrong. In this video, we'll go through 15 of the most common motorcycle riding misconceptions still hanging around in 2025. Whether you're a new rider or a seasoned one, knowing the facts can make your ride safer, smoother, and a lot more enjoyable. Let's set the record straight. 15. Riding in rain is too dangerous for street bikes. Many riders believe that riding in the rain is simply too dangerous for street bikes, so they avoid it altogether. While it is true that wet conditions reduce traction, that doesn't mean rain riding is off limits. With today's advancements in motorcycle tire design, anti-lock braking systems, ABS, and waterproof gear, riding in the rain can be done safely. The key is to adapt your technique, slow down, avoid sudden inputs, and maintain a greater following distance. Smooth throttle control and gentle braking are essential. Rather than seeing rain as a no-go, treat it as a condition that requires extra caution and preparation. When approached the right way, rain doesn't have to end your ride, it just changes how you ride. Like what you're hearing? Hit subscribe for more straight-up motorcycle advice. 14. Motorcycles handle the same regardless of tire pressure. One of the most overlooked aspects of motorcycle maintenance is tire pressure. Some riders assume that as long as the tires aren't flat, they're fine, but that's a dangerous misconception. Tire pressure directly affects how your bike handles, brakes, and grips the road. Riding with incorrect PSI can lead to sluggish steering, reduced traction, increased wear, and even tire failure. It also impacts fuel efficiency and overall ride comfort. Manufacturers provide specific tire pressure recommendations for a reason. Those numbers are based on your bike's weight, suspension, and design. Checking your tire pressure at least once a week and before long rides is a simple habit that can significantly improve your bike's performance and keep you safer on the road. 13. You should always use premium gas for your bike. It's a common belief that premium gas is better for all motorcycles, but that's not true. Unless your bike's manufacturer specifically recommends high-octane fuel, using premium gas won't improve performance or efficiency. In engines designed for regular unleaded, premium fuel can actually cause incomplete combustion, leading to carbon buildup over time. High-octane fuel is only necessary for high-compression engines that are prone to knocking. Using it in a bike that doesn't need it is a waste of money and may even harm long-term engine health. Always check your owner's manual and stick to the recommended octane level. It's not about buying the most expensive fuel, it's about using the right fuel for your motorcycle's design. 12. Bigger engines are always faster. Many assume that a bigger engine automatically means a faster motorcycle, but that's a misconception. Engine displacement alone doesn't determine speed. A lightweight, well-tuned 600cc sport bike can easily out-accelerate and outmaneuver a heavier 1200cc cruiser. What really matters is the power-to-weight ratio, how the bike is geared, and most importantly, the rider's skill. A powerful engine and a heavy frame may deliver more torque, but that doesn't always translate to quicker performance. When choosing a motorcycle, focus on how it fits your riding style, experience level, and intended use, not just the engine size. A balanced, manageable machine often offers a better ride than one that's simply bigger and bulkier on paper. 11. You need to scrub new tires by riding fast. It's true that new motorcycle tires need to be broken in, but riding fast to do so is both risky and unnecessary. Fresh tires have a smooth surface due to manufacturing processes, which can limit initial traction. Instead of aggressive riding, the correct approach is to take it easy for the first 100 to 200 miles. Gradually increase your lean angles and braking force to allow the tires to wear evenly and develop proper grip. This cautious method ensures safety and helps your tires reach their full performance potential. Rushing the process by riding hard too soon can lead to loss of control, especially in turns. Patience during break-in makes for safer, more confident rides later. 10. Engine braking will damage your motorcycle. Many riders avoid engine braking, thinking it puts unnecessary strain on the engine or transmission. In truth, modern motorcycle engines are built to handle the deceleration forces involved in engine braking. This technique, where you slow the bike by downshifting and releasing the throttle, is not only safe, it's effective. Engine braking helps maintain control, especially on downhill slopes or during cornering, and reduces reliance on the brake system, which can prevent overheating and extend brake life. When done smoothly and at appropriate RPMs, engine braking causes no harm. It's a skill worth mastering, not avoiding. With practice, it becomes a natural and efficient part of your overall riding technique, improving both control and safety. 9. Chain oil lasts forever. Believing that chain oil lasts forever is a costly misconception. Your motorcycle chain operates under constant stress and exposure to dirt, moisture, and debris. Over time, even the best lubricants break down or get washed away, especially after riding in the rain. Neglecting chain maintenance can lead to increased friction, reduced performance, premature wear, or even chain failure. To keep your drivetrain in top shape, clean and lubricate your chain every 300 to 600 miles, or immediately after wet or dirty rides. It's a simple routine that takes only a few minutes, but can significantly extend the life of your chain and sprockets, while also ensuring smoother power delivery and safer riding conditions. Heard worse advice? Drop it in the comments. Let's compare notes. 8. You should put your feet down at every stop. Many riders are taught to put both feet down at every stop, but that's not always necessary. On level terrain and in controlled situations, experienced riders often keep their right foot on the rear brake while placing only the left foot down. This technique offers better control and stability, especially during quick takeoffs or uphill starts. It also allows you to maintain braking pressure without rolling. Using one foot effectively improves balance and readiness, making stop-and-go traffic smoother. Of course, if the road is uneven or traction is uncertain, using both feet may be safer. But as a default habit, learning to use one foot strategically enhances your control and efficiency as a rider. 7. Shifting to neutral at stoplights saves gas. Many riders believe that shifting to neutral at stoplights conserves fuel, but the actual savings are minimal, barely noticeable over time. What's more important is your ability to respond quickly to sudden threats, like a vehicle approaching too fast from behind. Staying in gear keeps you prepared to move instantly if needed, reducing your chances of being rear-ended. Constantly shifting in and out of neutral can also add unnecessary wear to your transmission. While it might feel more relaxed to rest in neutral, the trade-off in reaction time isn't worth it, especially in busy traffic. For urban and stop-and-go riding, maintaining a ready position with the clutch in and bike in gear is the safer, smarter approach. 6. Laying down your bike in a crash will save your life. The idea that laying down your bike during an emergency will save your life is an outdated and dangerous misconception. This tactic was based on older motorcycle technology without modern braking systems or tires. Today's bikes come equipped with advanced brakes, ABS, and traction control, tools that give you far better control when used properly. Staying upright and braking hard while steering around obstacles is almost always the better choice. Intentionally crashing means giving up control and increasing your risk of injury. Crashing should never be the plan. Avoidance, braking, and smart maneuvering are your best defense. Trust your skills and your bike's capabilities, not outdated advice that turns control into chaos. 5. You need to warm up your bike for 10 minutes before riding. The belief that your motorcycle needs to idle for 10 minutes before riding is no longer valid, especially for modern fuel-injected bikes. These engines are designed to warm up efficiently under light load, not by sitting still. Idling too long wastes fuel, contributes to unnecessary emissions, and can even cause carbon buildup or foul spark plugs over time. The proper approach is simple. Start your bike, let it idle for 30 to 60 seconds to circulate oil through the engine, and then ride gently. This gets your bike up to operating temperature more effectively. Prolonged idling is a habit left over from carbureted models, not a necessity for today's machines. Ride smart, warm up on the move. 4. Loud pipes save lives. The phrase "loud pipes save lives" is one of the most persistent misconceptions in motorcycling. While loud exhaust might make you feel more noticeable, the reality is that sound travels primarily backward, not forward where most hazards are. Drivers ahead of you, especially those with windows up or music on, often won't hear you until you're already beside them. Relying on noise for safety can create a false sense of security. Instead, focus on what truly makes a difference: wearing high visibility gear, using bright and properly aimed headlights, maintaining a safe lane position, and practicing defensive riding. Visibility and awareness, not volume, are your best tools for staying safe on the road. 3. You don't need to wear gear for short rides. One of the most dangerous misconceptions is that it's okay to skip wearing gear on short rides. The truth is, most motorcycle accidents happen close to home, often during quick, everyday trips. Whether you're riding 2 blocks or 20 miles, the risk of an accident doesn't suddenly disappear because the distance is short. Wearing full protective gear, helmet, jacket, gloves, pants, and boots should be a standard every time you ride. A crash at 30 miles per hour can cause just as much damage as one at highway speeds. Prioritizing convenience over safety can lead to serious injuries that are easily preventable. Responsible riding means being prepared, no matter how quick the journey seems. 2. You should always use both brakes equally. The idea that both brakes should always be used with equal pressure is misleading. While it's true that using both brakes is often necessary, the front brake typically provides around 70 to 90% of your stopping power. Applying them equally in every situation can be unsafe, especially if you're unaware of how surface conditions affect traction. On wet or loose surfaces, for example, overusing either brake can lead to a skid or low side crash. The key is learning how to properly modulate both brakes depending on speed, terrain, and weather. Effective braking isn't about balance, it's about control. Developing this skill is essential for stopping safely and confidently in a wide range of riding scenarios. 1. You should change your oil every 3,000 miles. The belief that you must change your motorcycle's oil every 3,000 miles is a holdover from older bikes and conventional oil formulas. While it was once a safe standard, modern motorcycles and synthetic oils have significantly extended oil life. Depending on your bike model, riding conditions, and oil type, you can often go 5,000 to 8,000 miles, or even more, between oil changes without any risk to engine health. Overchanging not only wastes money, but also creates unnecessary waste. The best approach is to follow your manufacturer's recommended intervals listed in the owner's manual. With advancements in technology, sticking to old maintenance schedules can do more harm than good. Always let facts, not habits, guide your service decisions. Riding a motorcycle is all about freedom, but that freedom comes with responsibility. By letting go of outdated misconceptions and embracing accurate, up-to-date knowledge, you become a smarter, safer rider. Whether you're hitting the highway or cruising around town, the right information can make all the difference. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with your fellow riders, and subscribe for more honest, practical motorcycle content. Ride safe, stay sharp, and keep learning. The road's always teaching. Make sure you're listening.